Rachel and welcome back to my channel, Bales 1986 SW, and welcome to Vlogmas! So today's video is going to be a bit of a chit chat, and I've got something on my mind and I want to talk about it. So it's about resolutions. Now there is an up and coming video regarding my 2019 resolutions, and I do believe in resolutions and setting little goals you would like to achieve for that year. For me it just like shifts my mind. It's like a fresh start, and I like to achieve them, and I always keep my resolutions so I can look back at them and see which ones I've achieved, which ones I didn't, which ones I'd like to keep for next year, etc, etc. However, looking back on my 2017 resolutions, so we've just finished 2016 and we're coming into 2017. At top of my list was lose weight. Second one was to be increase my exercise, and then it would be like be more organised, try some more recipes, etc, etc. But my main one was weight loss. And like everyone, soon will be January and the gyms will be packed, Slimming World and all your groups will be packed with wonderful new members on their journey. And I was one of them. In 2017 I started Slimming World in the January, and I quickly gave up. And I think what it is we have so much pressure on ourselves, what we put on ourselves to beginning of the new year. That's it, we're going to start fresh, this is my year, and it can be your year. But it got me thinking about how much pressure I put on myself. I got a diet journal which you can buy from The Works. I took all my measurements, which I do suggest you do any weight loss journey. It's my one regret which I haven't done. I did all this. I bought all this like food which like I thought you needed, like whole grain pasta and you name it. I got it all in quinoa and brown rice and all these like recipes. Oh, that looks nice, I do this and this and this. And January came and I was like, yes, we can do this, Rach. And by probably the third week I was like, this ain't working. This is too much. Like, this is not me at all. I was exercising 3 times a week and I'm like, this is it, I can do this. And by probably end of January I'd quit Slimming World. That worked for me. That wasn't for me. Slimming World doesn't work. Like, it's not for me. And I realised that, looking back now, that just because it's a new year doesn't mean that you have to do it all at once in January. Like you've got the whole year to have, you've got 365 days to get your goals. And yes, January is a very good start to like get yourself into it, but don't put so much pressure on yourself straight away. Try and figure it out. And what I mean by that is try and fit whatever weight loss plan in. I'm talking about Slimming World because Slimming World's the one for me. Try and figure it out. Like, try and adapt that plan into your lifestyle. So I was buying like this balsamic brown rice, whatever it is, brown rice and quinoa and all these products and whole grain rice, whole grain pasta, and it wasn't for me. And what I quickly realised was it wasn't for me because I was doing things which wasn't normal to me. Like, I like chili con carne, I like chicken curry, and I like a jacket potato with cheese and beans. And so I realised that I wanted those still, but all I had to do was adapt them and make them be healthy. Like quinoa, like there's nothing wrong with quinoa if you like it and everything like that, but I was eating it like, this is disgusting, but this is going to make me slim. This is my way. And I lost track why I was doing it. And I just think January sometimes you can put a lot of pressure on yourselves. And I just want to say, like, 2017 was my year of my weight loss journey, but I started my weight loss journey in September because I had that much I put so much pressure on myself to New Year, New Me motto at the beginning of January, and by the third week of January, I was like, this is awful, and I hated it. I hated it so much, and like, no. So what I'm trying to get to is have these resolutions, have these goals set, but don't like think you have to do it all in January. Like you have to like do it all straight away. You can January is a good start, don't get me wrong, but you have got the whole year. Like my 2017 goals was to lose 2 stone in 2017, and I did that in September. I started my weight loss journey in September, and I got my 2 stone by Christmas. And I think I kept it off, and I was really determined, because what I've realised is with any goals is it's your mindset at the end of the day. It's how you want these goals and how you're going to adapt them, how you're going to keep them as a permanent fixture. Now Slimming World is part of my life like now, but I don't think it would have been, well, it wasn't at beginning of January 2017, because the amount of pressure I put on myself was incredible. Like I can remember 1st of January, that was it. Like everything went out. Chocolate went out, and I'm a chocoholic. Chocolate went out, everything went out. I was red milk, like skimmed milk. I was oat milk. I was buying things, turkey mince. I mean, I've never bought turkey mince in my life, but it was like clean eating via Slimming World kind of thing, and I was like, no, just it was too much. So what I'm rambling on about is have goals, have resolutions, but just remember, people, that you've got 365 days to get these goals. And yes, January is a very good time to start them, but don't put so much pressure on them, and enjoy the Slimming World plan and adapt it to your lifestyle. So if you're not a quinoa fan, or you're not you know, and you like cheese and beans on toast, then have cheese and beans on toast, but make sure it's your healthy extra B, your healthy extra A, and your beans are free kind of thing. You can really adapt Slimming World to your lifestyle. For me, I decided that Slimming World was the be all and end all of my lifestyle, and I changed my way of life to fit Slimming World into it. And when I did that, I didn't enjoy it. It became a diet. And when I re-shifted my mindset and realised that my lifestyle is never going to change. Like I'm never going to love cooking. I'm never going to be a quinoa lover. I'm going to like egg chips, you know what I mean? But if I can make those meals healthy, then I'm more likely to sustain a healthier lifestyle. That's what I was wanting to say, because when I was looking back on my resolutions, it got me thinking, like, the amount of stuff I changed. Like I was exercising 3 times a week, and I absolutely hated it. I did it Monday, Wednesday and Friday, and I hated putting my, I wouldn't call it gym gear, but like joggy pants on and a t-shirt on and going for a jog. I hated it. Like because I was not eating the food I'd like to eat. I didn't have chocolate, and I'm a chocoholic. I didn't have chocolate. I wasn't having anything, and I was running for what? Like because everyone else say so. It was horrendous. So like, yes, in 2019, one of my big goals, which you will find out, there is a video coming up, one of my big goals is to make exercise more of my lifestyle. But yes, I want to do it to be toning up, but I want to do it because I think Helen from the Livingstons mentioned when she was out walking with her husband and doing some running, that it clears your mind, and I think that's what it does. A lot of exercise does clear your mind, and I want to do it for more for that, and to know that I'm able to do it. And like the couch to 5k, the amount of brilliant results I've seen for that is incredible, and I really want to do that as well. Now that may happen in January, I may start that in February. I don't know yet, but I don't want to put too much pressure on myself to get these goals straight away. So I might do a run 1 week, and then the next week I might do 2, or I might go, no, not this week, it's not for me, I might do it next week, and I'll just slowly build up. But yeah, it's I just thought I'd have a little of a ramble about it, because it's been something on my mind, like that I think, like I've seen loads of like posts and things about on my private Facebook and things like that, where oh, I can't wait to start in January and everything like that, and I'm like, don't go all hell bent, because there'll be so much information out in January, so much of what you should eat, what you shouldn't eat, and things like that. And if you are, I think we put so much pressure on ourselves, and but just honestly, if it's one person says, what's your one best of advice to sticking to the Slimming World plan? And my one best piece of advice, which has worked for me, don't change your lifestyle to fit Slimming World in it. You have to try and fit Slimming World into your lifestyle. So I'm not the greatest cook, so I'm not going to be like rustling up all these brand new recipes. Don't get me wrong, they look absolutely fantastic, but for me it'd be too much of a farce, and I just wouldn't enjoy it. I want something quick, easy, simple, which is going to sustain me. That's it. And I realised that my sins, I was better off keeping my sins on a night time than having them throughout the day, because at the night time that's when I wanted my food more. So I would have a really good day on plan, and on night time I would probably have my 10 to 15 sins a day, and I would have chocolate as my sins, and I've lost 5 stone by having chocolate every single day. So mindset is the key to this. And just remember, you're awesome, and you can do this, and just because it's a new year, you don't have to do everything straight away. Let things settle, and then start when you're ready to start, and that's it. Just because everyone started in January with all these goals and expectations, what they want for the year, doesn't mean that you have to start, and it doesn't mean that because you start your resolutions in February or March, it doesn't matter, because they are new year resolutions throughout the year. So yeah, there's been a lot on my mind, and I probably not come across what I was trying to say, but it's my little ramble kind of thing. So yeah, I just think anyway, I've just had a little ramble, and I do apologise if it hasn't made sense, but this is just me. But yeah, so that's my thoughts and feelings on setting goals and resolutions. That just do it at your own pace, and you will achieve your goals, whatever those goals are. It could be as simple as changing your full fat Coke to Diet Coke. You know, that was a big thing for me, because I was a full fat Coke kind of girl, and going to Coke Zero was a big thing, and it was a big thing for me to change, and I changed it. And I did swaps once a week, so that's how I did it, because I thought I can't do so much at once. So I swapped my sugar, what I had in my coffee, to sweetener 1 week, and then I kept that on the following week, and then I swapped something else, so it was my full fat Coke to Coke Zero. Then the other week I would then start changing my mints, so I would start using the 15% mints to 5% mints, and I changed these things slowly, because I just knew if I did so much too quickly, I wouldn't be able to cope. I'd feel like I was changing everything, and I really needed to figure all this out in my head. And that's what it is. It is truly is trying to, it's fitting the Slimming World plan, or whatever weight loss plan you're on, into your lifestyle, and not the other way around. So I hope I've tried to make sense. As always, food optimised, sending positive thoughts, Rachel.